At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by Star Nursery, for all your landscape and gardening supplies right here in Pahrump. Call 775-727-5300 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, thousands attended Grape Stomp at the Winery.
Bob Baker's Wild West Extravaganza is held over the weekend.
And Quilts for Cancer is helping school kids get supplies. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, October 9th, 2013. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
This just in, a two-vehicle accident occurred this afternoon on Highway 160 in front of McDonald's. This involves a vehicle and a dump truck. One woman was injured and transported to local medical facilities. We'll have more on the story on tomorrow night's newscast. The Pentagon is entering into agreement with a private foundation to ensure families of fallen troops are paid survivor benefits that were suspended because of the government shutdown. The government will reimburse the Fisher House Foundation once the shutdown is over. The announcement came just after the U.S. House of Representatives voted unanimously to resume paying survivor benefits, which includes a $100,000 payment.
Well, one Nevada credit union has announced that it's now offering interest-free emergency loans to furloughed federal civilian employees in the state of Nevada. Members and non-members are eligible for assistance. Furloughed federal civilian employees can apply to receive an expedited emergency loan to cover paycheck shortages up to a maximum of $2,500. Requests for greater than $2,500 will be reviewed on a case-by-case basis. All granted loans will be interest-free and due in full once normal government operations and earnings resume. To apply, furloughed federal civilian employees should visit a local branch and bring a copy of their October 11th pay stub.
And KPVM TV would like to inform the viewers that they may experience some sun-related outages that may affect their signal when viewing local programming. These outages are forecast for today only at this point.
And the Pahrump Valley Winery held their annual Grape Stomp over the weekend. Thousands of people attended the two-day event from all over.
We're doing Grape Stomp. This is our annual fall event. It's an old tradition here at the winery. It's been going on for a long time. It got big enough a couple of years ago we had to go to 2 days instead of one. And we're just having a ball. Just like last year, we've got this beautiful weather, great music, food, just a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yesterday was a record day here at Pahrump Valley Winery.
Yesterday was a record day in sales and the number of people here, how much wine we sold, everything all put together. And so it was a great day. We had a lot of fun.
People from all over come to this event. Not only is a lot of fun, but of course you have to say these wonderful wines that you have here.
They come for the wines, but you brought up a good point. They come from all over. It never ceases to amaze me. I say this every year when we talk, that we get people that come in from all over the country. Now, they don't necessarily come here specifically for this, but they will confide with us that they sort of plan their fall trips to make sure that they arrive in Pahrump about this time of the year so that they can enjoy the Grape Stomp. We start getting phone calls starting in about June on a regular basis. When is the Stomp? When is the Stomp? When is the Stomp? So, a lot of fun. We do them every 15 minutes. We do 3 sets of competitions every hour. Then we have a 15-minute break so the band can play. And we run that all day. So this year we've got about 185 individual teams that are stomping over the 2 days. And I can tell you, if I had a big enough stage, I could easily double that number. Yeah, we were sold out a couple weeks ago. So we get people calling and say, I'll pay double, triple. You know, it's kind of funny. I mean, all you do is slop around in a barrel of grapes for 2 minutes. But people love doing it. It's just a kind of a nonsense fun. Maybe it's reminiscent of being a child in a sandbox where you can just go crazy for a minute or two. It just kind of helps bring the community together as far as I'm concerned. This is really kind of a community event, get everybody together, have a party. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but Grape Stomp is really a reflection of what's known as the fall harvest for the wine industry, because at the end of the year, after all the harvest is complete and everybody's been working 7 days a week for weeks on end, the harvest is finally complete, the grapes are put away, they like to have a big party, and that's really where the Grape Stomp came from.
It really is a party. People are here all day long. I hear from the rumors you guys are expanding.
We are. No rumor, it's true. We just got our building permit. We're going to expand our restaurant. We're going to enclose the patio. That'll more than double our seating. And then we've got future plans to expand the winery and expand the stage area and the grounds here too. And we just acquired the 10.5 acres next to us to give us some future growth capabilities.
Symphony's restaurant is very popular here locally and, of course, with tourists too as well. What's some of the things that we'll be looking forward to, and when is the phases set to begin?
Well, remember, this is Pahrump, so we operate on Pahrump time, so I can't give any firm dates. All right? And a lot of it's logistics on our part because maybe we've got events scheduled and things like that. But we're going to start doing some minor renovations towards the end of October, and then we hope to have the restaurant renovations underway by the end of November, and we figure that'll probably take.
And after the break, Marty Salt discusses how your sweet tooth may affect your health.
How sugar in the foods we eat could be the cause of our diabetes epidemic.
I doubt that the American public is stupid, but they certainly have been deceived.
The bitter truth next on Prescription Health.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Well, you may have heard of the phrase, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. But could it be sugar that's creating our health problems to begin with? With the Center for Disease Control and Prevention predicting 1 in 3 people will have diabetes by 2050, it's something we all need to pay attention to. Marty Saltz exposes the bitter truth about the sweet staple.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
Sugar. The average American diet includes more than 30 teaspoons of it a day, when it should only include 6 for women and 9 for men. It's a big reason why Rocco Labasco believes he got type 2 diabetes.
I was a cookie freak.
A recent Stanford University study found the more sugar in a population's food supply, the higher the rate of diabetes, independent of obesity rates.
We don't need to have this level of disease.
Dr. Richard Jacoby knows what too much sugar can do. His patients, like Rocco, face amputation because of out-of-control type 2 diabetes.
It's devastating.
Rocco lost his toe. And sugar's impact doesn't stop there.
Sugar is considered the #1 culprit in cancer disease, as well as diabetic neuropathy and cardiac and stroke.
The silent killer comes camouflaged in other foods as well.
Wheat, bread, any grain is sugar.
Those foods trigger an insulin response in the body, leading to weight gain.
6 to 11 helpings of grains a day. That's absurd. That's why we're all diabetic.
Instead, Dr. Jacoby recommends a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids and oils, grass-fed meat, and veggies.
If it tastes good, don't eat it. And that means it has sugar in it. And if you do that, you will lose weight, and your diabetes will go away.
Rocco has lost 34 pounds since starting the diet, and has his blood sugar under control.
It's a lousy disease, but I have some control over it.
Most importantly, he's still walking around. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
Well, in another new study on sugar, mice were fed a diet with 25% added sugar, a level currently considered safe in humans. Researchers found that female mice died at twice the normal rate, and male mice were less likely to reproduce.
Some shocking studies there. Bob Baker's Wild West Extravaganza was held over the weekend at Petrick Park.
Well, it's beautiful and everybody's complimented, but it's a bit big. We need to somehow bring the vendors and the food things a little closer, and
so maybe a change for next year, maybe at the same venue though?
Yeah, well, probably at the same venue. Well, I'm not sure of that. We may get in with another group and have it in early May.
Oh,
that's what we're talking about right now. Well, we always have that, the reenactment, you know, from the old war. And then we've had Mr. Lincoln, who has given 2 fantastic speeches. Wish everybody in town could have heard about it. And then, of course, Jack Sanders was here yesterday telling us all about the beginning of Saddle West and who owned it and way back. And now Jack's here with us full time, you know.
Wonderful. The Pahrump Valley Gunfighters, too, as well.
Yes, they're here. Yeah, and they have their jail. So you have to pay to get somebody out to help them make money.
So, great all the way around as far as Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday down here at Petrick Park. For more information for next year's, which is going to be not a whole year away.
Not a whole year. It'll be probably early May.
You'll let people know, and they can go on the web, too.
Yes.
And Quilts for Cancer's Barbara Johnston is asking the public for a little help to support our local students.
We are making drawstring bags for our homeless students. The bags will be filled with personal care items. We did this last year, and the students, some of them lost their bags, some just got worn out. We didn't have enough last year, and the students asked for more. So we need the community's help to get fabric to make 300 of the drawstring bags.
You know, they needed to do 300 bags. My wife and I offered up a check for $25 and said, let's challenge all the other elected officials and all those officials that are going to be running for offices next year and see if we can't raise this $300 for them. It's for a great community project, and we wholeheartedly support Barb and her endeavors in town.
But we can get to this 300 goal really quickly.
We can, you know, and it's, like Barb said, $1 to buy the fabric for the bag for the ladies to sew. So, you know, what are you talking here? You're talking 12 donations of $25. That's nothing.
And then for more information, or if people want to volunteer, can they contact you?
Yes, my number is 775-751-5356.
When we come back from this break, we'll have your entertainment this week. Stay tuned.